Our story begins on the very first day of the recording studio. The band members have already arrived and are getting ready and set up. It's time to begin recording.
What's a push? Ah!
No, I was not. I don't think I was 6. Wait, maybe I was 7.
No, Oz was 7.
Oh, maybe I was 6.
Andrew's 4. Who's 5?
Tom, how many plays do you think just for stuff you whatever I am? Can you tell me, Jordan?
Scientific. So true. For science. This is my documentary for my kids.
Yes.
Here's the set. Crash cymbal. Hi-hat. Snare drum. Bass drum. Tom drum.
This portion of the recording session is all dedicated to making sure that the drums are set up exactly to the way that I want them to be so that I can be comfortable when I'm playing. It's also all dedicated to making sure that the microphones are set up in the exact position that they need to be and that the levels of the volume for each drum is the same. So this is a little montage of that for you sped up. Meanwhile, in the main room, the rest of the band is also getting set up and warmed up for our big recording session. Here's a little bit of these shenanigans from this take.
Yeah. Sure.
That was beautiful.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in the way of.
No, you're good.
Alright, the time has finally begun. After about an hour of waiting and making sure that everything is exactly the way that we need it to be, it is finally time to begin recording our first song of the day, Ode to Troy. What you are watching right now is takes 1 and 2 of Ode to Troy, and basically just the group starting to get adjusted to the studio and the space and just how we feel as we're playing as a group. Most of the time, musicians do not get the final version of the track on the first take. It usually takes a lot of adjusting and a lot of figuring out exactly which spots that the musicians need to work on. During this portion of the recording session, we take lots of breaks to rehearse certain sections of the music and then go back and re-record with multiple different takes of the same tune. Ode to Troy, along with many of the other tracks that we did on this recording session, took about 3 takes each. Here's a little snippet of the third and final take that we did of Ode to Troy, as this is the one that we felt satisfied with, along with the actual unedited mix of Ode to Troy, one that will be on the album later in March or April. Woo! That was a lot of takes. At this point in the sessions, we have moved on from Ode to Troy onto another original called Friends We've Left Behind. But it's not all fun and games in the booth. We got Jordan here, who's been taking care of everything while we're in the main room playing. If you notice on his 3 different screens, he has a lot of different cursors and wavelength forms and everything. Every one of the rainbow-colored looking lines on his right screen is a different track. It could be either a different drum, a different instrument like a trombone or a trumpet, or even a different sound effect that he's looking to add. Jordan adds all of this in and messes with it all with the little dials and knobs that he has on his control board while we are recording. He has the most important job as he needs to be listening at all times. We as musicians make a lot of mistakes when we record, so it's very important that sometimes we take a moment and go back and re-record a couple things. Here's a section that the Three Horns decided that they would want to re-record for Friends We've Left Behind. That's a wrap on day 1. Day 1's over. 3 songs. We're almost there. 2 more days. Tom's grumpy. Yeah.
Long recording sessions.
Recording sessions are so much fun. Time to move on to day 2. Not too much video recording happened today, but we got our music videos done, and here's a little bit of that. Just a little bit for the music video here. This guy here is named Ethan, and he took all the video for us. He did a fantastic job, and I can't wait to see how the music videos turn out. At the end of this session, we went back into the studio to go listen back to the recording we had just made.
Look at the rating.
Just like any other day with these guys, we always have a good laugh and a good talk. Today, we just so happen to be talking about food as we are procrastinating as getting back to work.
What? Big fat take right now. I do not like the food at Son of Egg.
I just got something good today though. It was crispy chicken over rice.
Yeah, I don't like
Never
that.
heard of Son
Their
of
crispy
Egg.
chicken tastes weird. You gotta move eastward, my friend.
Where is Son of Egg?
There's one in Rensselaer, like right under, like
Trust me.
the bridge.
I've had
authentic Korean food. Yeah, I had it. No, actually. There's a place called Seoul in like Latham. I've heard of that. It's insanely good. It's like a stumble. Yeah. No, it looks like it would be awful, but like in there, it's like very good. It's like the best Korean food I've ever had. It's more lunch taste like not as much as I love it. I tried it chicken after a while. I don't. 3 times in Latham. There's this taco place my friends took me to. The El Capital. It was good. Oh yeah. That's like pretty authentic. Yeah. They're like super. No, but like if you give it a
Alright, now it's finally time, after all that banter, to finally go ahead and do the last song of our recording session called NP. I figured I would just play just a small section of this with you with the actual final take, because as of the second take, we loved it. So here you go. And that was a wrap on day 2. Burnt out and exhausted, we didn't get too much footage on day 3, other than some small shenanigans from Tom.
Tom, what are we doing right now?
cereal.
Is that all you have to say? Okay.
I need some milk.
And just like that, we were done. We actually were kicked out about 2 hours before we meant to leave because of security reasons. So our session got cut a little short. Day 3 was extra parts, a little bit of editing, and overdubs. The album was done, and all it needed was a good mix. And we were done.
Taking the last takes, cleaning up. We have 10 minutes, and then we're kicked out, but we're still recording. But we're done. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.